Hello, people. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by Max Reeves. No relation to Keanu Reeves, right?
As far as I know.
No. One can only wish, right? So we're going to look at SONCHIRIYA, the trailer, starring Manoj, Sushant, Singh, Rajput, Bhumi, Pednekar, Ranvir, Shori, and Ashutosh Rana. It's directed by Abhishek Chowdary, and I am super stoked to watch this trailer.
जी बेवकूफ का मुरा कौन सा है अकेला मोड़ी के हाथ में अपनी तरफ से नजर देते 101 रुपया
पुलिस वाले हो के बागी दोबारा मत ही पूछियो बागी इनकी राइफल जल्दी पूरा मान जाता है गली की बस्ती में से 10-15 आदमी लेके आ जल्दी तो समझ में आई बात समझदार हो तो दरोगा ना हो तो कोई कसम के साथ पहनू ना बोली सोच
लूट के भगतता है कहा तो लगना
जवाब दे बहनचोद इसी बात का जवाब राइफल से दे जाते हैं मोड़ी चोद कहीं तो दो आराम की ना करो चीका चलता
That was intense.
Yeah, I really like it. I like it a lot. I'm surprised it was intense for you, coming from Russia. Nothing phases me. I'm Russian.
Well, the funny thing is that Indian movies, they were popular back in the days when I grew up.
In Russia?
In Russia, yeah.
Oh, snap!
Yeah, but completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different vibe. More like Indian comedies where people are dancing and singing. This is completely different angle for me.
Okay.
When it comes to Indian cinema. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's definitely grounded. And
yeah.
It's intense. It's got me really excited. It feels like it's got everything I wanted from Inglourious Bastards. Because, like, you mentioned earlier that Inglourious Bastards is one of your favorite movies, and it's like, I watched the trailer to that, and I wanted to like it. I really, really wanted to just love it and eat it up. But, like, I didn't get enough of the Inglourious Bastards, those interesting characters. It was more of Josanna Dreyfus, or whatever her name was, or Johanna Dreyfus, the Jewish girl that ran away in France. Like, it was more her story than the Inglourious Bastards story, and that's what made it difficult for me to, like, appreciate as much. And so here, it feels like the entire film is with all interesting people from start to finish. And you see the dynamic they have with each other. There's, like, little interesting stuff, like he was drowning the guy, and he had a stopwatch to know exactly how long to drown him for.
Before he kills him.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
That's some science.
This is a calculated assault.
Right.
It looks so cool, and I like the colors. I like the way it's shot, the framing. I like the music a lot. Like, that music has just this nice intensity to it. It's not overbearing. It, like, gets you excited. It gets under your skin. I like it a lot. I like the cast here. Their acting is just very. I buy it. Yeah, I totally
it's
buy it.
It's very believable. It looks really good.
And while you have a bunch of interesting people, you still don't forget the intensity and the peril that everyone is experiencing. This is nothing to Max Reeves because, like I said, she grew up in Russia.
It's a part of my everyday life. This is what we see on the streets every day.
She grew up with a pistol on the pillow.
That's actually pretty much true, but...
Gun at bedside. No, what the? No big deal.
There are a lot of guns in that movie, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a war situation, so it makes sense.
I like that scene. I like that shot a lot.
When they're across the field from each other.
But, like, they're across the field, but there's nothing in front of them, nothing between, and they're still, like, they're awfully close to each other. So if someone's gonna fire, like...
Yeah.
There's no freaking way they miss it.
Right. Well, I mean, it's scary, certainly. It's like you're out in the open. There's nowhere to hide.
You been on the gun range?
I have not. I am not. My name is not Max Reeves. So, well, why? Tell us. What's up? What gun range? Russia? What?
No, America.
Okay,
America. We do not have gun violence in Russia.
Okay.
Well, hardly.
Just
Well,
take out the
compared to
word.
here.
Just take out the word gun.
Yeah, but just you know, if you had an experience with shooting at the gun range, you
Oh,
know
no, I
that
haven't.
this distance is
Yeah.
like nothing.
The only thing I've shot are BB guns.
Oh.
And I got put in
Water
handcuffs for
guns.
it. Anything I say at this point will be just reiterating what I've said before. You can look at my previous trailer reaction to see what my thoughts were before. I'm just super happy about this trailer, and I really, really want to watch it. I cannot wait. And it's only a couple weeks away. March 1st, 2019. I really
That's
hope it comes out in the
right.
States, because this is like the most exciting movie for me this year so far. And this whole thing with the looting at the very beginning, that's one of the things that is interesting that people forget about, is whether it's like an actual war or a proxy war or whatever, there are always innocent bystanders who get taken advantage of. My grandmother told me that during World War II, she was raided by an invading army. It wasn't just the invading army that was taking advantage of her in her home country, but the local army was also taking advantage of her.
Right. Yeah, because there's more than two sides.
Right.
Yeah.
And she said, in fact, the invading army actually treated her better than the local army when it came time to shift her out of her home.
Why am I not surprised to hear that?
It's just sad, you know?
it is
just
very sad.
That kind of thing happens. I mean,
feel like the most violence, it actually comes from your own people. Some kind of separation happens within the country, within one nation. The more similar we are, the more we hate each other when it comes to some sort of an argument or fight, it feels like.
I feel like I can hear all the comments about what you just said, speaking to that notion, for a very, very obvious reason. I don't know how much you know about India and Pakistan.
I do.
Okay,
Well,
yeah. So, yeah, exactly. I mean, the people who are right next to you are the ones you're most likely to fight with.
It's a bleeding wound.
Yeah,
Still.
What they showed here at the beginning of the trailer, you didn't see in the previous one. This explored something interesting, which, like I just said a second ago, the bystanders that get caught in the crossfire, so to speak. So here you got innocent people minding their own business, having a good time, clapping along and dancing and whatever. They have no feud with anybody. They're just minding their own business. And then this army comes in and has to rob, well, I don't know if they have to, but they rob them. They take advantage of them. They basically confiscate everything they have and commandeer their home. I don't know if they take it that far, but still, it's like someone is invading your space. Like, try to imagine someone just comes in here and starts taking our shit for military purposes or some kind of war-related issue. It's like, that's really messed up. I'm glad they're exploring that. It's a good balance because you have characters that in the other trailer they show you that there are funny moments. And so it's going to be one of those things that you like, which is like Inglourious Bastards, where you have these very serious matters, but there's still levity in there so that you can enjoy it at the same time. And it's not all like dreary and sad and depressing like I'm making it out to be. You know what I'm saying? Like
Serious stuff is good. Sometimes, there's no room for jokes.
That's true.
Unfortunately, that's the way life works.
Sometimes you just gotta bring out the big bear and he's gotta beat a Nazi over the head with the bat, you know?
Are you gonna bring JB?
The Jew bear.
No
Jew
bear jokes.
Why no bear jokes?
I'm Russian. I mean,
What's wrong with it? I'm from California. They got the big
Alright.
bear on the flag, right?
That's true. Yeah.
But what I don't understand. Oh, what, the polar bears? Is that why?
Oh, they invaded.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're just like they're attacking children. And all the children are putting
Yeah,
up
like
fences.
here you have an army that walked in, started taking things out, and then Russia, it's bears. Things happen.
No, I did see that.
Life is
I did see-
difficult.
If you Google it right now, you'll find Russian polar bears are coming into the city, being like, "What's up? Let me have your car."
Yeah, credit card.
I heard that the children in kindergarten schools were putting up fences to avoid. I'm like, why are the children doing this? Why aren't the adults putting the like? It makes me.
They're gonna make you work in Russia.
It makes me feel
Once
like.
you start walking, they're like.
But it makes me feel like if I were to enter Russia, I wouldn't want to pick a fight with a 5-year-old because he'll kick my ass.
Oh,
Because,
certainly.
Otherwise he just won't go down. They'll be like, what? It's just flesh wound. No big deal.
A 5-year-old with a bottle of vodka.
Drinking at the age of 2.
Gosh.
And we got a garbage, what do you call it? Garbage men invading the sound of my home.
I really love the color grading. It looks so great.
It's definitely got a visceral feel to it.
Doesn't
And it doesn't seem like a movie that's going to hold back. It seems like when there's violence, it's going to let you see the violence so that you get the gravity of war at the same time as everything else happening, what these people have to go through. Anyway, that was cool. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to check out Max Reeves and, I don't know what I was doing there. That was a complete conundrum out of my mouth. She's on the social media. She's on Instagram, and you can ask her questions about her experience in Russia and having a gun under her pillow while she slept at night with one eye open as war was transpiring outside her house.
Jokes aside.
No, but seriously, check her out on Instagram. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I am Jaby KOAY. This is
Max Reeves.
Peace out. Okay, but seriously, did you sleep with a gun under your pillow? That's not real, right?
No, it was in the attic.
No, it was at the foot of my bed. I didn't want to accidentally wake up and go pow. You know what?
I was like 6 when I found it.
And then what did you do?
I put it back.
I mean, it sounds kind of hilarious. Like, you come out of the attic with the gun, and you're like, "What's this, mommy?" And she goes, "Put that back where you found it." As opposed to over here,
Yeah, oh, how does that work?
they'd be like freaking out, and be like, "No, don't!" And the kid gets even more scared and shoots the parent because they're like freaking out. Whereas in Russia, they're like, "Just put it back where you found it. It's okay."
I was home alone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I just confronted my mom. I was like, Mom, I need to have a serious talk with you.